of course, we can use the sine law to find angles too. So in this situation, they've given us two sides and one angle. Now, there's nothing else we can extrapolate from this. If they only have one angle, that's all the information you're going to get. You can't find this other side without doing a lot of extra work. So what we want to do is make sure that if they've only given us one angle, we have to have the side across from it. Otherwise, you have to try a different approach. Sine law won't work. But they've given us one that does. We have 65 degrees here, and it's across from 8.6. And they're asking us to find angle G, aren't they? Yeah. Which is kind of a jerk move because we don't have G here. So what could we possibly do to find it? Well, we kind of have to go about it in a bit of a sneaky way. We have to ask ourselves, what can we discover? Well, last time, if we had two angles, we could find the third angle. So this time, can we find a second angle and then find the third angle the same way, like adding to 180? Sure. We got a 6.1 here, which means we could find that guy. So although our goal is to find this one, we really have to find this one first. What we do is set up our sine 65, this guy over this guy, so over 8.6, and we make that equal to sine of who knows what over 6.1. And again, you can write 8.6 over sine, whatever, it's just as long as the signs are on the top or the signs are on the bottom, and then it's just a equal fraction thing. It's like 1/2 equals 2 over 4, or 2 over 1 equals 4 over 2. It doesn't matter how you set it up, just be consistent. So once we have it like this, we do our cross multiply and divide thing. Guess I should have an arrow divided that way. And I write sine 65 times 6.1 all over 8.6. Now, we're almost finished. But you see, this is a little bit different because that's going to equal sine of the angle. So when we run this one through, we're going to go sine 65 bracket, and then we're going to multiply 6.1. Sorry, can't get it all on here. And then I just like to hit the enter button and get my new total before I divide by 8.6. So now I've got my answer divided by 8.6 is 0.64. Well, I don't have an angle that's 0.64 degrees. That would be silly. So what I have to do is recognize that this is actually the sine ratio, not the angle, which means then I'm going to have to go sine of, and I'm going to use second function answer so that I've got the whole thing in there. And then, whoops, what did I do wrong? This number's way too small. The reason is I didn't second function sine it. So now I'm going to have to second function sine, and now I will have to, unless you know how to bring that answer down, I'm just going to put in a couple of the numbers like that. So second function sine when you're looking for the angle. There we go. 40 degrees seems a lot better than 0.01. So make sure that when you're going through, your answer seems to be reasonable. The biggest mistake people make is just not doing second function sine. All right, now remembering that we're not done, because this, I'm just going to write down, gave us 0.6428, whatever, on and on. And then we second function signed 0.6428, and we got 40 degrees. But that's not what we wanted. That's only a casualty along the way. So 40 degrees goes here. We want that guy. In order to get that guy, we're going to have to go 65 plus 40 equals 105. 180 minus 105 gives us 75 degrees. This guy is equal to 75 degrees. So in the way that they set this example up, they've kind of given you two examples in one, because we use the sine law to find 40 degrees, and then we use this relationship equaling 180 to actually find the third angle. So bonus.